Alright, I'm back and all. So, yay, I get to go rise as Stormwalker or not at all. That's always fun. You will bring back the, wait, what? Ooh, cinematic? Oh, I get to walk. I walk a lonely road, but the only one that... Anakin! You were the chosen one! So that reminds me. Okay, I'm alive. I've not, completely died. I'm just gonna walk off like a badass. Alright. Whatever. I guess I now am a, lightning mage, which is, in fact, my favorite.
A storm caller rises.
Yes.
Let's turn our attention to the Vex.
But I
They're
have to
here
stop
for the
being a
Ark.
void walker.
Show them the Ark.
Okay. I guess that's fine then. Honestly, I'd rather be a Stormcaller than a Void Walker, even though Void Walker works better for my character. I like electricity powers. That's my favorite thing. And I love the fact that, I love that that's the way that they handle getting a new upgradable ability. 'Cause that's really clever. And that's what they should have been doing. Basically, this game is just the culmination of things that they should have done it from the beginning. And yes, it could probably still use some more work and all, but it's pretty good now. At this point, they've done really well in my eyes. With this, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying myself. What's over here? Hello, harpies. Harpy. I find it strange that we just decide to call call these random aliens things that make sense in our eyes. Like, I'm certain that they have their own names. And not just things that we call them, that are from our own lore. Sounds like a very, almost American type of thing to do. Just name it after something that we would have in our vocabulary. Be like, yep, can't be bothered to learn its actual name, just call it that instead. Dead. Where's that harpy? Oh, there's a ton of guns down there. Really, I missed? Really? All of you explode. Oh, so that's what that is. I was wondering. Didn't know if I didn't realize that electric grenade thing is for this class. Honestly, I have no idea what that is. Okay, this was a bad idea. I regret this immediately. Immediately regret this decision. Alright. Yeah. You. Why am I surrounded? Why am I surrounded by baddies? Go away, baddies. I don't want to die. Stop it. What? Why are there legions of you guys? Seriously, what the heck? Where did you all come from? Why can you frickin' teleport across, galaxies? Sounds unfair. This is like a last stand thing. I know I have new powers, but this is definitely a last stand sort of thing. Everyone's gonna kill me. I don't want this to be my final stand. I wanna live. I wanna live! See. Go away. Oh my gosh, ammo runs out so quickly. I'm gonna snipe these guys now. Oh my gosh, they're right there, aren't they? Okay, now they are. I'm burning through ammo super quickly. Am I supposed to kill them before a certain time? Because no way I'm going to be able to kill them all before, like, more respawn. At least not with this guy. Honestly, I kind of regret using this gun. Oh my gosh, stop spawning! How am I even Vex destroyed? I'm destroying the freaking Vex! What do you mean? Why do I have 0%? I don't understand why this isn't working. The Vex aren't being destroyed. Okay, well, I'm fairly certain that that was glitching out, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And see you all next time. Bye. I'm just gonna shoot these guys. They're the jerks. I'm not helping. Just shoot those. Shoot the robots. Robots are the bad guys here. Artificial intelligence, that sort of jam. That's a thing that recently about how
Like horror, those constructs were supercharged with arc energy.
What?
The whole area is
I'm just gonna
saturated
run
with
there.
power.
Find the conductive mind. You're not finished until its arc is yours.
But I saw a thing that, like, with saying that with the way that technology is progressing within the next 30 years or so, artificial intelligence, like the one in Terminator, will actually exist. And I'm just like, okay, I personally welcome our new robot overlords. Alright, I got a thing. What's the thing? Ooh, better helmet. It probably looks exactly the same. It does. Well, I'll call that an anticlimax. Where am I going? So, I went to the, a play festival over the weekend. That vlog should be out. And had to be there for 12 hours a day. And it was really long, and I don't know, kind of, it was okay, I guess. Like, there were a good deal of fun plays, and I had some fun. I got to hang out with some of my friends from my classes and all. What did I just get? An engram? Alright. So I guess it was nice. It's a bit long, you know, 12 hours is a long time. Ooh, we got a quest completed. Ooh, Legend of the Warlock. Level 30. I can go do that Taken King thing now. Alright, but yeah, it was pretty fun because on the last day, well, for the last play, the people who performed last, they did a play called The Perfect Ending, and it was almost exactly like, basically it felt like the apocalypse. It was like about, it was set in the 50s and it was right before the apocalypse. Like, it was kind of like Fallout, in the Fallout series, how, you know, it's like everything looks like the 50s, but the world's also ending because nuclear bombs are being set off everywhere. It's basically that, like in the new Fallout 4 trailer, which I'm really excited for, by the way. I'm probably gonna try and get that and put a video of it out on the channel soon. So, you know, be looking at that. I can't get it yet because it doesn't come out until the 10th, but whatever. Hopefully it's lots of fun. I get it. Alright. But it was really funny because, like, it was called The Perfect Ending. It was this really messed up 50s family, and they were like the perfect 50s family that everyone sees in like those 50s sitcoms and all. With like, you know, the father as a figurehead, the mother as like, you know, that perfect mother, perfect wife, cleans the house, does all the things. They have the jock son, older son, and then that perfect daughter. And it's really, it was I really enjoyed it because it was kind of the perfect ending, because everyone kind of died at the very end, which is horrible, but it was funny the way they did it. Because like they had it set to the actual minute that they knew they were going to die. It was like, oh, it's gonna be at 7:36 p.m. tonight, and so everyone was waiting for like that moment, and they counted down the last 10 seconds before the time, and then they didn't explode, and they were like, oh, I guess the end of the world has been postponed then. And everyone just kind of went home. All the people that had randomly shown up at the 50s family's house kind of just went home, and they're like, oh, I guess that's just it then. Well, that's fine. And then they turned on the TV like, oh, let's just see what's on TV then. And the TV showed images of a nuclear explosion, and then it turned off, and it showed that everyone had died except for like the father. But I think he was supposed to be dead, but like he was holding a newspaper and he just put it down. He's like, ah, that's
Another
the perfect ending.
death pod down here. I think that's the conductive
Yeah.
mind.
It was great. Cause it was like really, it showed like a really much darker side to like the whole 50s era. I think it's the 50s era. It was like, oh, everything was perfect and shiny. Like, it was much darker. Like the perfect wife thing. She had serious anger issues. The father, I guess he probably hated his family or something. He kind of just hid behind his newspaper the entire time, pretend that everyone wasn't there.
You've neutralized the conductive mind.
But like the
Then I
mother,
hope
she
you've
was
learned
trying to
from its
throw a dinner
defeat.
party, and
Let's teach
the
you to
actual
wield
guests never
lightning,
showed up, and she
Guardian.
was like screaming at all the random unexpected guests that showed up, and it was great. They had their son, who was like the jock, and he finally got to be the star football quarterback, and then he heard that the world was ending, and he was like, no, I'm never going to get to be the play in a football game, and then I'm never going to be able to make out with this one girl in my class, Susie, or whatever, and it was great. That girl actually came over later on, and it showed that he went upstairs and started crying in his room with a teddy bear, and she came over and she's like, what? The world? He told her that the world was ending, and she's like, what? Well, in that case, we might as well just do whatever we want. And she like ripped off her clothes and grabbed him, made out, and like ran off. Their perfect daughter as well. It was great because she was like the perfect daughter, and she was actually a sociopath, and she kept telling.
The
What?
Vex crawl
Oh, we're
across
going
her
on
surface,
immediately a
seeking
new
out
mission?
rare arc storms, bathing in their power like hot springs. We
Oh.
have located one on the far frontier.
Just
If
gonna
you are to
upgrade while
call
I'm
the storm
listening to her.
to learn the trance, you must go. And let nothing stand against you.
Uh-huh. Alright, going back to Mars, I guess. But yeah, their
Find
daughter
a
in that,
space
it
to
was,
clear your mind, Guardian. This is
My
how
mind.
a Stormcaller begins.
it's so hard. But, ooh, got like the scrub of his nose, that's really nice. But, like, their daughter, she was a sociopath, and she was like, she introduced herself basically by coming in and being like, hey, so mother, so I pushed this boy off the jungle gym today, and he was crying. And I laughed at him because boys aren't supposed to cry, not even after their arm has been broken after being pushed off the jungle gym. And I made fun of him because he was crying, and I twisted his arm and made him cry even more, and it was great. And it was just like really creepy, like, oh my gosh, this girl is a total sociopath. And just throughout the play, she kept going on about horrible things she did, like, she stuffed her dog into a washing machine and put it on spin cycle, and was like, I guess that's why our dog walks funny now. And she didn't get, her teacher marked a question wrong that was right on her paper, and she's like, and I stabbed my teacher with a pencil. It was just like really disturbing. And then later on, like, in the play, some of the neighbors came over and were like looting the house because it was the end of the world. And she like pulled out a knife, just an enormous knife, and walked off. Like the neighbors walked off stage into like the house area, and she followed them with just this enormous knife. It was like really disturbing. And then later on, she came back, and we never saw those neighbors again, but she came back with the knife covered in blood. It was like, oh my gosh, this girl murdered their neighbors. And their neighbors were looting their house, yes, but she did murder their neighbors. And, it was kind of funny as well, because they kind of pinned the blame on, like, television at the time, because at the very end, they, like, the girl's just like, hey, let's watch television and see that those commercials where everyone's, with the perfect families, where everyone is perfect. It's like, that's probably why she's a total sociopath now, because she insists on everyone being perfect. Where am I going? I don't even know what's happening right now. I wasn't listening at all. Hey, Access Harpy, or whatever. It does appear that everything is exploding. We're getting electrocuted. I am Frankenstein. I don't think I can really meditate when I'm shooting things. Not really meditation. Right there. Nope, nope. Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm getting that far. Okay. Oof. Wow. Alright.
Good. The storm is aware of you, but you need its loyalty.
Don't supercharge the freaking goblins. The storm is aware of me. What? I'm definitely able. Okay, so storm chaser is not even like a thing. The coming storm. Am I the coming storm? Ow! Hey, hey, go away. Alright, dead. You're dead, you killed them, you're dead. Don't really had much next day, I think I never liked you. Alright, what's over there? Hello? Oh, sniper rifle then. Okay, I've finished that.
The storm begins to obey. Once more, Guardian.
Storm begins to obey. I'm gonna have the powers of storm calling. That's awesome. I love the fact that there's now character-specific quests, because that's super cool. They should have had this from the beginning. Like, the game itself was alright from the beginning, but it wasn't like anything really that spectacular. And this is definitely much better now. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have been disappointed if I wouldn't have been as disappointed if this was what had happened from the beginning. Where am I going? Is it underneath me? Where is it? I don't know where the meditation thing is. Could someone come and show me? Cause I don't know. Down there. Where is it? It'd be interesting if they said like that this storm was like messing with my circuits or something, so I couldn't see anything. That'd be interesting. I'm meditating. Yes, this is what meditation looks like. I am meditating. I am focusing on only one thing, and that is probably death. I think I'm gonna snake here with all these guys. Hello.
Your lightning walks its own path.
What?
A show of force is in order. Call the lightning and become one.
Yes.
You will either rise a stormcaller or not at all.
That's nice. So, I've apparently gone on a life or death mission and not even realized it. You know what? I'm just gonna be right back.